Hello and welcome to Maple Flavored Yoga. My name is Andy and this is a reset and restore class. If you'd like to leave a comment below after the class, I would love to hear from you. You can also contact me at mapleflavoredyoga@gmail.com or on Instagram at mapleflavoredyogi. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this class. I release new classes on Mondays. So with this class, we're just going to get into some really nice, comfy, cozy poses and hang out there to try and unwind and release any tension that's left in our bodies. So as you can see, I'm wearing my cozy and comfiest clothes. So this class would be really great for just before bed or on a weekend when you want to relax. This class would be great for that too. We will use a few props. I have 2 pillows for my bed. You can grab a couple extras if you'd like, or some blankets, and you'll also need a wall or the side of a couch, a chair. That's what my ottoman is for, so you could use an ottoman as well. So as always, we'll come into this space. Connecting with your breath. I'd like to send gratitude to the creators and cultivators of yoga with roots in South Asia. Without them, we would not have this beautiful practice. So when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open and we'll get right into it. So we will take 1 pillow. If you'd like, you could use 2. Yogi's choice. We're going to place it onto the mat. We're going to come down into a supported fish pose. So we want to have the pillow kind of along our middle upper back because this is going to be a really gentle heart opener. So kind of have it so it's just below your armpits. You can grab the backs of your thighs to help lower yourself down, nice and controlled. As you can see, this is just lifting my heart a little bit to the sky, which is what we want. We can bring our hands out straight and cactus your arms, or you can just kind of have them down by your sides. I'm gonna have mine out straight. If this feels uncomfortable for your low back, you can always take your other pillow and place it underneath of your knees. Or you can also bring your feet to the floor and then have your feet about as wide as your mat and just bring your knees together. Actually, I like how that feels, so that's what I'm gonna do. And just allow yourself to melt into your prop. Make any adjustments that you feel are necessary so that you're comfortable and relaxed. See if you're holding any tension in your jaw. Notice how tightly are you closing your eyes. Make sure they're nice and have a soft closure. Check your shoulders, your glutes, are you clenching? And just try to unwind. If you notice your mind starting to wander, try and connect once again with your breath. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly blink them open. And then we'll roll to one side, whichever side feels better for you. And then using our hands, we will come back up to seated. I really love that gentle heart opener. I just feel really good afterwards. Now we're going to take both pillows, or if you prefer one, you can definitely do one, whichever suits you best. And we're going to come into a supported child's pose. So we're going to bring our legs a little bit wide and kind of bring the pillows close in. If this is uncomfortable for your feet being flat, you can come up onto your toes like this. That can also be an intense stretch for a long period of time. So you could also take a towel or some pillows or something and kind of tuck them underneath of your shins and your joint, just to give a little more cushion for your ankles, and so your feet aren't quite so flat. So if that feels uncomfortable for you, you can do that as well. So with this, it's just like a regular child's pose. We're gonna come down on top of these squishy, lovely pillows. I just got these, so they're extra, extra squishy and great right now. So yeah, so wiggle around, get nice and comfy. Adjust your feet as much as you need. Notice if your neck is kind of squished in, and just make sure that you've got like a nice long neck here. We want to have space. Don't want anything to feel restricted. So we're in our comfy, close. And then once again, just allow gravity to take you into your props. Surrender to your props and the gravity. Notice if you're holding yourself up at all. I tend to do that. I'll be like, I'm so relaxed, but I'm like, my body's completely tense. So check your spots, do a full body scan. And just allow yourself to be. Paying close attention to your breath. In this pose, you can really feel your belly inflate into your pillows or your prop. And it kind of just gives a natural massage to your belly. Going to switch our cheeks now. So whatever cheek you are lying on, we will move to the other side just so that it's nice and even. We want to make sure that our neck is being stretched on both sides. Once again, check to see if you're holding tension or transferring tension from one side of the body to the other. And take a few more breaths in this shape. Once again, we'll slowly move out of that pose, allowing whatever bubbles up to be in this moment without trying to change it. Next, we're going to keep our pillows in the same position. You might want to grab a few more depending on your comfort in this next pose. We're going to come into a twist. So we'll have our knees pointing to the side of our mat. And then we're going to take our torso, and once again we're going to lay it on top of the pillows and have our arms on each side. With this pose, we want to make sure that whatever position we're in, our neck is comfortable. So you can look the same way as your knees or the opposite way as your knees. So whatever is most comfortable again for your neck. So taking great care, make any adjustments you need to. As always, once you get into the pose, you don't have to stay in that pose forever. Our needs will change potentially while we're in these positions. So you don't have to make sure your knees are stacked or anything in this pose. So we're gonna slowly take our time, coming down, allowing this nice natural twist, and then selecting the position that best suits our cervical spines. Allowing yourself to trust your prop. Notice if you're holding your body up off of the floor. Really allow gravity to take you here. If thoughts arise, allow them to share this space, but try and not engage with them. Allow them to pass and connect with your breath to bring you back into this moment. We'll slowly come up out of this pose and we'll come into the twist on the other side. So taking your time, being really gentle with yourself here. Again, we'll bring our hands on both sides of our pillows or blankets, whatever you're using, and we'll slowly make our way down. Choosing whichever neck position feels best for you. If your feet or legs slide away from your body a little bit here. Don't worry. Just let them do their thing. Once again, allow the props to support you. Allow the ground below you to support you. Allow your whole being to soften in this moment. You can begin to blink open your eyes if they were closed. And your next inhale will slowly come back to seated. We'll move our pillows off to the side. And we're going to come into our final pose, which is going to be a legs up the wall Shavasana. So I'm going to use this ottoman here. If you want to use an actual wall, go for it. Or if you're using a chair or the couch or the side of your bed, whatever it is, make do with what you have. We'll bring our feet up and slowly, using our hands, we'll roll down onto our backs. So take a few moments to adjust. So with this, if your low back is not liking this feeling, again, you could grab a towel or a blanket and just put it underneath your lumbar spine to give it some support. And then take your hands, place them down by your sides, palms facing up, and then just drop in. If you had any command over your breath, you may release that now. Just allow your body to inhale and exhale on its own. Check to see if you're holding tension. Allow yourself to release, let go. Our bodies do incredible things all day long. So it's important to take moments to allow an active rest, which is something we don't often do. We get caught up in our day-to-day. So these moments of self-nourishment are really important because when we are nourished, we are then able to provide love and support and nourishment to our friends and our families, in our communities. So when you invest in yourself, you're really, truly investing in everyone around you. So don't feel guilty for taking the time that you require. And we'll take one hand to our belly and one hand to our heart. And just take a moment to feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. Feel your heartbeat under your hand. Each breath and each heartbeat are little tiny miracles, really. It's really incredible. And it's easy to forget the magic of everyday life, of everything that we do on a regular basis. It's really cool. Our bodies are wondrous. So we'll slowly take our feet back to the floor and rolling on to whichever side feels good. And we'll take one breath here. And we'll slowly make our way back up to seated. Keeping our eyes closed or a soft gaze. And once again, taking inventory of whatever's happening inside of your body or your mind. Thank yourself for doing something incredibly important, nourishing your body and your mind with this practice. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to assist in your practice. No matter where you go in this life, know that you are seen, you are loved, and you are divine. Take care.